Hey everyone, Christy here, and I'm just continuing what I do with my clone tomatoes. I did a video a few days on how to take a cutting and start a clone. Today I'm going to show you how to transplant a clone into a bucket, which eventually will look like one of these. We have plenty of tomatoes growing here in the buckets. This is where I'm at for the transplant, but we start with a roll of galvanized wire and a bucket that we drill lots of holes in the bottom. Make sure you have lots of drainage so the roots don't rot. And then this one's actually getting set up for pumpkins, so it's got a little bit of a more of a closure. I do about 12 squares, about 24 inches around for the tomatoes typically. So, and that is what I did do up here. And I have a mix of peat and potting soil and mushroom compost and manure in here. So get that all set up for these guys to go in. And as you can see, they have nice healthy root systems going on. So what I like to do is place it in the bucket and see where it kind of lines up. And if we were to fill it in with some soil, probably would come up to about here. So I want to remove the leaves up until that point, and then we'll place it and backfill it with some soil. Take it out of this cup, obviously, and I'll be back to share what it looks like once it's all done. And so here it is, just placed. The lighting is a little hard to see. We have a little rip ball in there. And what I'll do is, as I backfill it, I'll straighten this guy out. So I'll probably even move this over and then straighten it out so that it starts a nice straight tall plant. And that's what it's looking like now. And this leaf ended up being pretty close to the soil line, so I'm just gonna pinch that one off. And then when I water it, I'll make sure that I get all these little dustings of soil off the leaves, and also want to pinch off these flowers. I just like to do that in the beginning stages so that the roots get more energy going right to them. And then the very last thing I like to do is top it off with a little bit of peat, and then it gives it a little bit of extra insulation on the top. I don't have mulch. You could also use mulch if that is what you have. But that is about it. Give it a good watering, and in a few days it'll be taken off and soon be producing lots of little Mexico midget tomatoes. So it's an exciting plant to have for me. It's a new one, so be watching for it in the garden updates. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.